No, we're going to have a seat on the poster. We're going to get started on math, and then we can worry about that later. See my word. Thank you, Liana, for coming by. Have a seat. Come on, Tony. We're going to wait for you. We're going to get here a little bit late. Right there, where your body's supposed to be. Okay, we're not going to be on the microphone. Come on, Tony. All right. So last week, Brianna, we talked about what? Cubes. Cubes is what? What do we do with cubes? What is that for, Tony?
It helps us with problems.
It helps us with what kind of problems?
Like multiplication, division.
So, okay, so multiplication problems, division problems, but are they always just like written like 7 times 4 equal? No, they're not written like that. Look, how are they written? How are they written? Jessica G, how are they written? What kind of problems do we solve with cubes? What kind of problems do we solve with cubes? Jessica, what kind of problems do we solve with cubes? Okay, so that's part of cubes. Tony, let's come back to you. What kind of problems do we solve? Word problems, okay? If you come across a word problem, does Mom put your eyes up here, baby? If you come across a word problem, you can use cubes to help you solve. So, Jessica, why don't you read the I can statement for us, and we will repeat it after you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Say it.
I can evaluate.
Okay, freeze. I can evaluate. So we're going to say 3, 2, 1. I can evaluate.
And explain multiplication.
Freeze. And explain multiplication.
And division word problems.
And division word problems. Good job. And you guys, Tony, you guys know how to do this because we've been doing it all last week, right? Okay. We've been using cubes. When I use the problem-solving strategy of cubes, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. I've got eyes now. What's the first thing I do when I come across a problem or a problem? Tony?
Circle the number.
I circle the numbers, right? And then what do I do, Brianna?
Underline the question.
We underline the question. And then what do we do, Serenity?
Box the words that tell me what.
Good. Box any words that help you figure out the operation, or is that a keyword? Are there always keywords in word problems?
No.
Not always. But if there are, you might want to box them to help you remember. What does this E stand for? Ours is a little bit different from this one, but what does it stand for? Good. We have to evaluate. Okay, evaluate. And when we have evaluate, what do we need to put when we're evaluating, Lawrence? What do we need to put? Good. We need to write a number sentence and what else? A model. So use the strategy to help you. And then, what do we do for S? Jarrell, what do we do for S? Tony? We solve and explain in words. So that means we have to write a what? A sentence in words to tell the person who's reading this problem what we what?
No.
What we know. How we solved it, right? Tony, if I have to say your name again, it's going to be 5 minutes. Okay. So let's look at this. Lawrence, this has your name in it. Do you want to read it? You don't want to read it? Do you want to call on somebody who can read it? Okay. Okay.
Lawrence has 4 plates of hamburgers. He is bringing to the class picnic. If there are 4 hamburgers on each plate,
4 there to remind you that's what that number means. Okay? So 4 and 4. Then what do we do, Tony? What's the question?
How many burgers
You bringing
all together?
all together. Good job. And then what do we do? Desmani, what's my next step?
Boxing the words that
The operation. Good. So is there a word that you see, Desmani, that might tell me what operation I'm using? All together. And all together tells us that I'm probably going to do what? Plus, or what else could it be? Multiplication. Good job, Desmani. All right, now what do we do? I've got my circled numbers, my underlined question, my boxed word. Now what do I do, Brianna?
equivalent with a model and number sentence.
So we're going to evaluate with a model and a number sentence. Serenity, what's my number sentence going to be? We know right off the bat what it is. What is it going to be? Good. My number sentence is 4 times 4.
What?
Okay? Does anybody know what 4 times 4 is just off the top of their head because they know their multiplication facts, Jessica?
16.
16. Good. 16, what are we counting? 16 what? Jarrell, what are we counting? Good. We're counting hamburgers, right?
16 hamburgers.
Okay? Because we have to put that label. It's super important.
Right.
You can't see my S because it went off the screen, but it's different. All right. So now we've got our number sentence. Now what do we need? What if we didn't know what 4 times 4 was because we didn't know our multiplication facts for this one? What can we do? Lawrence, what can we do? What's our model going to be?
4
You want to do equal groups? Okay. Could we do repeated subtraction like it? Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's go with equal groups. Could we do something else besides repeated subtraction or equal groups? Is there another one up there that we could use? An array, yeah. So there's a bunch of different strategies that you could use. Lawrence said equal groups, so let's go with that one. So let's draw, how many plates should I draw?
4.
4. So I'm going to draw 4 plates. And I'm just going to make them square plates. Okay? 4 plates. And how many burgers go on each plate, Jessica?
4.
You know already know that there's going to be 4 burgers on each plate. Okay? So, let's do that. Let's count and see if it equals 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Were we right?
Yes.
Yes, we were right. All right, so I've got my model. I've got my number sentence. Well, what do I do now? We solve and explain. So, what's a good sentence starter I could use to give this explanation about how we solve this problem, Tony? I found that. What? Awesome, we answered the question. That Lawrence is bringing 16 hamburgers. calling a friend to help you? Oh, okay.
Equal groups. I know you can. I use equal groups.
Okay, I used equal groups. Can you add anything to this to make it maybe just a little bit better? I used equal groups.
And I got 16.
But how do we get 16 by using equal groups?
We multiplied the times.
Okay, we multiply 4 times 4. What were you gonna say, Serenity?
4 versus
Multiply 4 times 4. Is that what you were gonna say, Brianna? So good. Your friends are good. You multiplied 4 times 4. So we made, how many plates did we make?
4.
4.
Okay, 4 groups of what?
4. And I got 16.
And I got 16. Oh, perfect. I love, Brianna, how you added that thing. And I got 16. And Zach got, that's perfect. Because that's really explaining what you're doing. Hey.
Sorry. I thought there was a belt back coming up over there. It looked like you got all your kids.
No, they're down in the ballet.
Ballet is where?
PE.
PE, the gym.
The gym. Alright, do you wanna see if you have any of these kids on here?
Yeah.
It's even circled.
I have this morning. He's here.
This one?
I have Anthony here.
I'm sure I passed over here.
Okay. You want to just take a few at a time?
I'll see what you have.
Oh, that's our Jessica. Brianna.
Really?
And some what is that? This one. Yeah, Chloe's. She's not here today. It's Chloe and David. Yeah.
Okay, so you three, you're still here. You're still here for a minute. David Costello was absent also? David Costello was absent?
Yes, yes, those. All right, Jarrell, sit up. You can go in a little bit. Do something else. Sit up, Jarrell. Crisscross. Thank you. Don't worry about it. All right, so here's what you're gonna do, and I'll get you guys when you guys come back, okay? I'm gonna put an exit slip, Jarrell, and Serenity and Lawrence. You guys listen while they're over there doing that. I'm gonna put up an exit slip, and I want you guys to use cubes. I'm gonna give you a Post-it, and you guys are gonna solve the problem using cubes, trying to figure out what the operation is, using a number sentence and a model. And then when you're done with your Post-it, where do you put that Post-it, Lawrence? On your number. Serenity, you might not have done this before, but your mailbox number is 12. So you put your Post-it and you stick it on 12 so I can see what you've done today. All right. So you may quickly get up and go back to your seat. I'll bring you your Post-it. Here is your problem. You need to be getting your pencil out. Guys, go to your seat. Get your pencil. Well, don't worry about it. Don't bother her while she's doing that. They're just checking your eyes. You're done. Okay? That's all it is. Pencil. Look up at the board. in here yet, if you're in the first group, come to my table. If not, you're doing the pink bin, Jessica.
Can this is only take there?
Yeah, after you done. Now keep going, you're doing a great job over there. Yep, your lines and your words. Do you know what that goes? What did you forget? I know, I'm gonna give you some more stickers because you guys are doing a great job. Here's some partly listen on the carpet. Are you almost finished? Okay, you finish it. And you go put it on your thing, you know. They're in the gym for the ballet. Put it on and then go to the back side. Okay. Actually, put those on and then go to the back side. What is your number? 17. No. You're 13. Because you're 8. Yep, right there. Ronnie's here already?
Miss Alami made us part two. So what if
Oh, okay. I have to look. You're not going to have to get me in here, so I'll have to look it up. So I bet it's 14 or 15 miles. Okay. Good morning. Why are you looking at my channel?
I'm not putting up mine. Just tell me how many did I put on?
Remember? That's those right here. Okay. You just need a board, a marker.
I'm gonna do both.
Yeah, you're doing pink tab with Anthony. So you go ahead and get it set up and Anthony will be right there. It's almost finished. So I need Jarrell, Brianna, you're on the remote, okay? Grab right now, your name. So you have marker and an eraser. You can switch me today, but you don't need it right now. There you go. Got it? Okay. I'm going to give you a word problem. And you guys are going to use cubes to help you solve it. Okay? So at the top, just like this, like the word cubes. You got it all set up, Jessica?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, where are the plugs?
They're in the folder now. Should be all there. Jessica's ready for you. He's gonna finish up his exit slippage. Alright. So here's your problem. You've got cubes written up at the top, and I want you to check off each one once you're done with it. Okay? So for this purpose, thank you, Disney. I want you to write down the problem that you need to
cubes?
I just explained.
Okay, so I have Jarrell. I've been doing this to him. Okay. And,
So what word here,
Jessica B.
to do multiplication, to do times, what word did you find? That you boxed. Box the word that tells you the operation. How did you know that you used
Jessica B should be.
Why did you choose that?
Alright, so here's the question. I want to say how to start. Daisy counted 7 starfish on the beach. Each starfish has 5 legs. How many starfish does Daisy see? He's already separated his paper so that he can space. This is mom and his ears into it.
Did you read the problem? Who did you read? What does the problem tell you? Tell you to multiply 15 pictures times 3 people? What's the key word that tells you to divide?
One of these represents
We see the word share. We know
starfish. So you have
what
how many starfish? So how many groups do you have to have?
these are what
7. So does mommy sing to you? Like how many starfish did Daisy count? So how many starfish or groups do you have to have? Mm-hmm.
share. We're giving out, equally.
Good job.
Subtracting.
Good. Okay, so now how many starfish? How many legs does each starfish have? 5. So how many tallies are going to
Or
go
use the back.
inside your
Also use the back.
groups of
Just right on the
starfish?
sticky part. Yeah, right on the back too. Okay, let's go, what are the operations? There is derivation, there's subtraction, there's multiplication, and there's division.
Okay.
Those are the 4
Now,
operations.
counting because 7 times 5 doesn't
We
equal
know it's
2.
not multiplication.
That's even less than what we
Doesn't make
started
sense
with.
because it says share. So if you see the word share,
Here's the easy way to do it. If there's 5 starfish in here, or 5 legs in here,
exactly.
and
You
there's
need to
5 here and
divide.
5
So
here
what
and 5
numbers
here,
are we
could you
going to
count 5 to help you? Okay, so
That's
count by 5s and see what you get.
So now we do, remember we now have this number, right? You have a strategy, don't you? I did do 3 groups, right?
This is where.
Awesome. So how much did each person get? Remember you just count how many are in one? How many counting marks are in one? Correct. 16 divided by 3 equals 5?
Yes.
How do we know that? Because what is 3 times 5? 3 times 5 equals 15.
We don't have to explain.
Yes, you do.
Yes, we are using cube strategy. What's the S stand for? Solve and explain. Solve and explain. So you do have to explain.
give you another one.
Me too.
Yeah, let me see.
Google has it again.
Okay, I want you to count your groups up here. How many groups do you have?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40.
How many groups do you have? I didn't say count them by five, just count how many groups do you have.
8.
Okay, so how many groups are you supposed to have according to the problem? Daisy counted how many starfish?
8.
Read the
Brianna,
problem.
what
Hey,
number are
that's
you?
funny. You keep going. You're good. Okay, 35 what? What's your label? Lex. Eight. But how many groups are we supposed to have? Yep, so what do we need to do? What do we need to do? We're not changing it to 8. It's still, the problem still says that the starfish, there are only 7 starfish. So how many starfish or circles do we need?
Remember last week talking about how to
Do we
use
need
the
8?
strategy?
How many do we need? Okay, so can you fix it?
Explain to me. 'Cause you got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So now if we count by fives and we take that one off, what do we get? Okay, so how many legs we got? Okay, and then what should our problem say?
That would be 15.
Yeah, so you've got to read carefully. All right, erase your rating for the next.
Again,
You're saying you need
you
to-
were talking last week, if you look at the second number, that
Good,
shows us
you're
how many
starting
groups
out
there
good.
are.
Practice
15
that team
is the
strategy.
number
What
of
do you need?
pictures that we're gonna share. 15 pictures of Google that he wants to share. Okay? So, we're not gonna make 15 of those. We're gonna make 3. Okay, and that was your mistake there. So let's correct that. Because you already have your right answer, but again, does it make sense? So that's what we gotta fix. Okay? Always look at that second number. It's gonna tell you how many groups there are. Okay? No. No. Then you take the 15 and you go, right? And then you go.
How do you know it's
And again, I don't want you using dots anymore. I want you to use.
So we can't write anything down yet. Let's finish reading the problem. Eric was a Santa. 8 cuts a Santa.
Why did she say
First
that?
number gonna be 8. Okay, so let's erase this because we don't know more than
Well, you
multiply
need
to
to
do
draw them
anything
neatly,
yet.
just like how I taught you. See, listen to me, and it's the best way. You should use tally marks. Watch me. We're trying to give away 15, right? 1, 2, 3. See how I'm being neat?
So if Eric's
4,
8
5,
and
6,
multiplies by 2 to get how
7, 8, 9. All of them lined up nicely. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I'm going to use the person
Okay, how much is that?
Right, there's 5 right there.
What good strategy could you just figure that out if you need to?
That's all. This 3 is going to this, and this. 15 are all the tallies. Alright, you guys keep on practicing the strategy. I think the strategy is good for you, but you need to remember second number, number of
And that
groups.
Donnie's is.
First number, number
Okay,
of
so my
things to
first
share.
number in my problem
Because
is gonna be what?
we're gonna do
8.
also remember 3 times 5
And my second number in my problem is gonna be 16. So put 16.
Okay, Anthony, this is what you need to
Now,
remember most right here.
how much sand was in Donnie's sand?
Now it's fixed.
You already figured that out?
Put that up there on your
What was it?
Where are you ready to play again?
So 16
How many friends are, so how many sausages do you have?
So what are we gonna do? Multiply by
Okay. He's sharing, okay, with how many people? Five. She's sharing with how many people? Okay, so what operation is that?
So
Yeah.
Donnie had what? 16 what?
That's right, you have 5 groups. 1, 2, 3,
See.
4, 5.
Couldn't trick you.
Yes. Nice.
You do your one. Okay, good. In the race, and give you another one.
Your turn, Ashley.
There we go.
And this card.
Holy God. In the race, and I'll read it. Go down and get your eyes checked.
What about send it to the office?
What's the answer, please? What's the answer, please?
Jarrell.
Can I see it, please?
Thank you. Let's do the right thing and I can send you down later.
5 girls went to the shop and bought 3 pairs of shoes each. How many
Thank
pairs
you.
of shoes did they buy?
Other way. Thank you.
Right. What's the groups around? Is it 5 groups or 3?
Brandon, you gotta do that in the morning.
Okay, wait, let's think.
Right now I
about
need
this
you to do
problem.
3 box. You can finish after
5
we're done lunch.
girls,
You can change it, okay? Thank you.
3 shoes.
Alright.
Can you have groups of
What
3?
strategy
I
could
mean,
you use to
shoes.
figure this out?
Or is it
That's your
girls
number.
getting shoes? Shoes getting
What?
girls, or is it girls getting shoes? So what do we need to
A
have?
model to show us. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Show me a model. How would I figure that out?
Simple small.
The model's name.
So you can actually put it. That's how it's. Okay, now, each girl got how many shoes? Yes. 3 shoes in each one.
How many groups would I have according to this problem? 24 groups or 6 groups would make more sense. Which one makes more sense?
How many pairs of shoes did they buy in
Do you want to draw those 24 circles? Yeah, you always choose the smaller number, doesn't it? So choose that smaller number. Make 6 groups.
Okay, so it makes sense, okay? Okay, so again, this is good for you, Anthony, because you're practicing, you have to use your mind and you have to think about this and decide which one is the groups, right?
6 groups and now count 24. Put talent marks on each one. You start there and you're gonna just
Okay, my turn.
I'm not gonna do it right.
Multiply or divide. There are 3 baskets. In each basket, there are 7 apples. How many apples are there in all? What do you guys think? Should I multiply or should I divide? There are 7 baskets? Or is there 3 baskets? 3 baskets. How many apples are in each? 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 apples.
Yeah, so you
21 apples.
double,
Yes.
right?
Can you check? Okay, number 3.
Trick you. So smart.
Alright, 7, 3 times 7 equals 21. Alright.
Switch it up.
They get a fit from there.
I have these two. I can just send them to you.
Okay.
Okay, that'll work.
You can sit, she said you can sit, you said that you can stay here.
Because we're doing the same thing as you're doing over there. So it's fine.
Alright, so this card is gonna go to Lawrence, okay? And then it'll be your turn.
That was gonna be
Do you have the, there it is. Can you wipe it off again? And one thing we're doing a little bit differently is, we're showing how we got the answer.
Derek, come on.
Alright, can you read the problem first, please?
And I want you to solve it.
Turn it this way. Multiplying or dividing. Okay, what are the factors that you're multiplying? Okay, so that's your word that's telling you the operation. Okay, but what are the two numbers you're multiplying? 1 times 4. Oh, okay. Have you done this question?
It started to log in.
You're supposed to know if you have to solve this problem and then put it on your
So
map.
here's your word problem.
Come and show it to me after you're done. Lawrence, did you already do this one?
Put it in front of you on the table.
Lawrence is working on it right now.
Here's your problem. Think about cubes. Okay? What would you do? And how would you solve this, making sure that you have all the
Let
components?
him do it himself, okay?
A model and explaining
See how
what
you
it is. So look at this. Now we have 24 cans. So we have 24 cans and packs of 6. We're trying to figure out how many packs we need to buy. So I would have multiplied 24 times 6.
Okay,
So what are we going to do?
does that work?
According to the problem.
Yeah. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. And then is there another way we could do it?
I'm gonna give you back to the problem. What else do you add in there?
You could have done 4 groups of 11 as well. That is true. You're right, Anthony. There are 2 different ways you could have done it. But his way is okay as well, right? Okay. Good. 11 times 4 equals 44. Roll your dice.
Okay, not to do. Let's look at this again. We have to figure out how much sand is in Donnie's sand plate. So if Donnie's cup is double, what would we double this? What would we
Okay, what are you going to do? Multiplication or division?
got 8, we're just doubling it. When you double something,
That's right. What's the key word that you spell there? What tells you that you need? What's
you
the
do this one of 2 ways.
I know 4.
You could use multiplication.
which word? Which word that you need a box?
Use addition, what is it gonna be?
No, not own.
8 plus 8. But if you use multiplication, what would it be?
Times. It says 4 times as many.
I
Yeah.
know 4 times 4 equals 16.
Okay. Can you prove it to us? Can you draw a picture that proves that 4 times 4 equals 16?
8 times 2 is 10. That's 16. I know we can put 16. 16 what? What did you count?
9. There you go. Can you try making your tallies straight next time? You see how they're just a little bit. I mean,
Wiggly.
they're a little bit wiggly lines. Yeah, they're a little bit curved. The reason why I ask you is because
That happened to me. I didn't.
these you did very nicely. Isn't it much easier to count 1, 2, 3, 4
Are
here?
you good?
Look at
I
that.
don't know how to do this.
Compare that one with that one.
I don't know.
You see what I mean? So
Nobody
do it
knows
neatly
how
so
to
you
do
can
this.
count them easily. Okay? Alright, roll your dice. Good job. You're right. 4 times 4 equals 16.
Wait. Where my die?
Put it on your number.
6.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright. Draw a card in.
Three groups of what? Good job. You see how the explanation just a little bit better? We're good for the race.
Laura. Laura.
Look, we're not ready to race it. Okay.
Okay, you're going to do a division or a multiplication here. That's right. What are we multiplying? 8. What are we multiplying? Make your circles bigger, bud. Okay. Make your circles bigger. Circles
Fit it all in.
It's still too small. Make it bigger. 3, 4, 5. Good. Alright. 8 in each one. That will not give you the answer, I agree. Let's wait. Let's watch how he does it. Let's see what he does here. You got five groups of 8.
What else do you need
5
to
groups
do?
of 8.
Okay.
Just push down a little bit harder with the marker and it will mark that.
You told me your answer, but what else do you have to include? What else do you need? What did you do?
There we go. You're putting 8 tallies in each one, right? So you have 5 groups of 8. Make your tallies straight and together.
Good. Good explanation.
Much easier to count. Looks good. Okay, you got 4 so far. That's 5. 5. 5. multiplication facts, but what he needs to practice the most is proving himself right, right? You gotta use a
That's
strategy.
why I didn't put the answer.
Okay, good.
You thought the right thing for Yana, you just wrote down
Miss
the
Karen,
wrong
and roll your dice,
We
sir.
gotta be careful when we're writing.
Five.
Especially an explanation too.
I was talking to Anthony when I said sir.
I know, but you labeled it right, but this is an explanation.
Alright, read your problem to us, please.
There are 5 students at the park.
Good.
Okay.
Each student there are 2 children. How many children are there at the park?
Okay. Is this multiplication or is it division?
Oh,
It is. What are you gonna multiply?
you saw this number.
Awesome. Do it. Show us your answer. Okay. Now,
Show us
you
our
gotta
answer.
show how you, yeah, you gotta show how you, yeah, you gotta show a model.
How are you gonna show me that that's true?
Good, you remembered what the tallies. Excellent. 5, 10, good. Excellent. That was an easy one.
Oh, look how many you made.
Roll a dice.
Let's see if we can do this
1,
one.
2, 3, 4.
You are on a roll, Brianna.
Alright, here's yours. Read it out loud to us, please, young man.
Oh,
Rachel.
it's in mine.
Sewed. Okay, just multiplication or
Let's
division.
think about it. Let her do it. You already have some.
4. See what equals. Either do 7 groups of 4 or 4 groups of 7, however you wanna do it, right?
Alan, can you worry about yourself? Hey, look, you're on the right track. You did the right track.
Came off of
Because you knew that what our question is we have to figure out how much is in Donnie's bucket. Right? So if Donnie has twice as much sand as Eric and he had 8 cups, you knew to double it, right? So you doubled it. But then
Right now you got
what
4
does it
groups of
equal
4.
when you double
Is
it?
that right?
How many groups are you gonna have?
8.
How many did you draw? And look how many are in your group. Are there 4 things in a group? Think about this. Erase. Erase first.
Now that makes sense. 4 groups of
That's
7.
the second time. Okay. Let's draw circles first.
Three.
We're gonna draw 8 cups.
Way to go, young man. You get to roll the dice.
Okay. If we have to double it, and these are 1, how many are we gonna put each group? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, what did you get when you counted up?
You can trade places with this person or this
What are we
person.
counting?
It says change places. Oh, change places with the player to your right.
That's because I'm winning.
Your right is here. Which one? What color are you again?
Orange.
You're orange. Okay, that's good for you. Right, because this player is to the right of you, right? You are to the right of me, so if I land on this, then I have to change places with you, right? Alright. Alright, multiply or divide. Eliza has 27 flowers. If she shares them among 3 friends, how many flowers does each friend get? Anthony, what am I going to do here? Multiplication or division? Yes. 27 divided by 3. Well done. Thank you. Alright. So I'm gonna make 3 groups. And I have to divide 27 equally amongst 3. Alright, here we go. 1, 2,
time, man? Oh, time flies when you're having fun, huh? Good game, everybody. Who was our winner today? You were the closest. We didn't get to the finish, but good game.
No, she was. No.
Can you help him with those?
I
Good game.
can't count the thing.
You shake me without the pencil. Good game. Baggie, please. You need to close the bag.